This is Bob Carl and my HTML lesson designed within Minecraft. For my HTML or web design classes, most of my students are gamers themselves, so I thought it would be very fitting to utilize a game to help teach them HTML or web design. So in this game, they are actually following this path and following the instructions down this path. Students will enter in the tags and information into their text editor and build the code or their first web page as they go. The first info box explains the introduction. It says the existing framework is the basic setup for every HTML page. Use this template to start your own page, and we will add to this work as we learn new HTML coding. Usually there's a second page. This one says start down the path, and always take the paths or branches to the left when available, and when you reach the end of a path, turn around and continue until you reach the end. So we're going to start ahead and go down the path. First info block says doc type HTML. They're actually going to enter this into their text editor, and it gives an explanation that this code tells the browser that the following code will be in HTML5 format. Continuing down the path, the next info block gives them the tag HTML, which they will type into their text editor. And it explains that the HTML tag is the opening tag for any HTML code. HTML tags must encapsulate all of the HTML code. We're going to continue down. Next one is the head section. The head section is the first of the two main tags in the HTML code. These head tags will encapsulate any code that runs behind the scenes or not immediately in the browser window. So because this branches to the left, we're going to go ahead and turn left. This first one is the title, which once again there's an explanation. And if we click on at the end of this path, you're going to enter their name. And as they exit out, they're going to close the title tag. Moving on down the path, there is another tag here. This is the meta character set, and it explains that the tag indicates the character set to be used in the browser. In this case, the character set of UTF-8 indicates the browser will be utilizing the English United States version of the character set. This tag is self-closing and does not need a separate closing tag. Now we're at the end of the path, so we're going to turn around and exit this branch. And as we exit, you will see that we are closing the head tag with once again an explanation. And we are going to go down to the next section. This one is the body section, once again with an explanation. Anything encapsulated within the body tags will appear in the browser window. We're going to go ahead and go down this path, and students are to enter this into their text editor, and it explains that this is not a required tag for the HTML to work. However, if you want to see anything in your browser window, you have to place something there. After this lab, you may either change this tag or remove it. So once again, we can leave, and as we're leaving, we're going to click on the info box. This closes the body tag, and as we exit, we are going to turn to the left. And this brings us to a close. /HTML is the ending tag which ends your code.